Hello, everyone. I'm Mrs. Mutz, and welcome to the third grade, room 3. Be it virtual through the computer or here in the classroom, I am so excited and happy to be your teacher and to learn and grow with you this year. Reading, writing, math, and we're really going to get good at the computer, aren't we? So I'm glad to be your teacher. I know that you might have several questions and wonderings. And so I've created a slideshow that I hope will help us answer some of those questions ahead of time. I'm going to go ahead and present my screen. That means I am going to be leaving you and you're going to see something coming up instead of me. All right, so this slideshow, like I said, hopefully will help you understand some questions or answer some questions that you might be having. Sorry, as I click around. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome to third grade. We're going to go through and answer some of these important questions that you might be having. If not, Thursday evening, we do have a virtual open house, and you can join a Google Meet with me then and ask specific questions or for clarifications. But hopefully, this does help us a little bit. All right, meet your teacher. That's me, Mrs. Mutz. This is a picture of my family, actually the newest picture than what I sent out last week. Our dog Scout, he just turned 3 last week. This will be my 22nd year of teaching. And I'm so happy to say that I love my job. It's nice to have a job that doesn't feel like a job. All right, here's my contact information. If you want to pause the video and write some of this down, that's a great time. Here's my email. If you would like to download the Remind app, here is our code so that you can do that and join the class. In Google Classroom, I have a parent section that you can find information there. And you can join as a class guardian with this code with the 6G and your email. That will allow you to view and get updates, but it will not allow you to go into the work and maneuver any of that. Here's our school phone number. My office hours will be every morning and Wednesday afternoons. Ms. Davis will be working with us as well as a third grade peer professional. She'll attend meetings with us, go to specials, and will also facilitate small groups. Next, we have Ms. McAhone. She's the special education teacher in the third grade. And so she will be attending those whole group meetings with us as well and facilitating small groups through meets as well. All right, our schedule. I know that's a big question. I wanted to let you know this is the schedule we have in place right now. What's going to be important is that you are on for attendance by 8 a.m. At 8 a.m., we will start meeting together in person and attendance will be taken. And then we'll move into reading. We'll start with a whole group and then we will break apart into small groups. If you're not immediately working with an adult, then you will have 2 or 3 assignments to complete during that time that you're waiting to have your meeting. Same will happen in math. So we'll start with whole groups, work independently, meet with the teacher, and then come back together. We have specials at the end of the morning, which lead us into lunch, and then writing and interventions with more whole group and small group in the afternoon. A lot more specifics will be coming to you as we're able to start putting students into groups. Next up, the supplies that you're going to need most right now is your Chromebook and your charger, always nearby. A notebook and pencil. We gave you a wipe-off board and a wipe-off marker. Those were homemade. That's that bright color that was in that sleeve of plastic paper. If you want to go and buy your own, please feel free to. Headphones in an area to work and focus on. Some important websites. I think this is the most important question that people are thinking about now. How do I access Google Classroom? Where will their assignments be? And I will show you that at the end of this presentation. Just remember, clever, clever, clever. Always log in that way first. Some important classroom procedures for you. You are going to be logging into Google Classroom by 8 a.m. for attendance purposes. At that time, Ms. Davis will check to see who's been logged in and started working. She will let the office know of anyone that is absent, and then you would get a phone call at that point. Please call the school if your child is sick and won't be able to work that day. All your work and daily assignments, Clever is where you'll find those learning apps. Again, I will show you that. Parents, We Get a Glance is going to be sent to you on Sunday evenings. This is a weekly newsletter, so you know important events that might be coming up or special due dates on any assignments or days off of school. Number 6, all assignments should be kept up on daily, but if for some reason something is not completed, please feel free to work at it at night, like homework, or to continue working on it in the subsequent days. I will grade things on Sunday evenings before submitting any final grades. Meet manners will be covered with the students regularly. Students should be on mute. Their chat box should be quiet while I'm instructing, just like they would be quiet in class and listening. Should be focused on their own class meeting, be working in a quiet area, and participate by raising their hand, nodding, giving thumbs up, anything that would go along with what the teacher is asking. Parent contact. Oh, I'm sorry, my little blue thing moved on you. This is a survey, if you want to pause now, that you could go into to help me learn about your child as a person and a learner so that we can just become the best possible team to educate your child during the 3rd grade year. Students, I wanted to let you know one of our first assignments is going to be about you and your name. We're going to find out, obviously, what your name is, but what does it mean? Why is it special? How did your family come to pick that name? So you're going to be asking some questions of your parents and families about this, and we'll be using this for a writing assignment. So be ready for that. I'm very excited. I really hope that this presentation helped you with some questions, but I know the big one is here. How do we log into the computer? So once the student logs into their Chromebook, they will log in and they will see this page. They're going to go into Students and pick the Student Toolbox. When they pick the Student Toolbox, it's going to auto log them in because you already signed into the Chromebook through your student ID and your password. And so it might think a little bit to pull everything up. If for some reason a box comes up and it says login with Google or Clever, you're going to pick Google and you might need to re-log in one more time just to authenticate. Here you can see it's going very slowly. Of course, it's going slowly when I'm presenting. When you log in, then students will see something similar to this. If you go ahead and click J Mutz's page, that's me. On that page, then you see I put things under frequently used. Math practice is underneath it. Read. Up top too, I can post an announcements as here. Okay, so our biggest question, Google Classroom. Google Classroom is in the wrong spot. I will fix that. You'll just go in through that Clever, MPS Students, Toolbox, logs you into Clever. You'll enter Google Classroom. And here it is. Slowly but surely. You might see other classrooms come up at this time as well. For gym or art, you see that I have a couple of different ones. When you're coming to me, you're going to log into room 3, grade 3. Again, it's going to automatically log you in as long as you went through MPS, Student Toolbox, Clever. The stream is very messy. Think of it like Facebook and people posting. Lots of things get here. It's not the easiest. I want you to always get in the habit of clicking over to classwork. Here in classwork, I will have things organized for you. Parents, down on the bottom will be your announcements, any important new items, but each week I will post like this. Week 1, September 1. So on that first day, you're going to click into here, view material, and your material will be in there. Tuesday, when you come to class, that's where you'll go. Wednesday, you will click in here. Okay. Let me show you one other important thing. Going to go back to the stream. Right here is our meet link. So that meet link, when you come in and you know it's 8 o'clock, I need to be in our class meeting. This is the link that you will click anytime that you are meeting with me, whole group or small group. So I have that right there for you. So again, meet link under stream, classwork, this is where it will be organized for you. All right, I'm going to hop back over and I'm going to stop presenting and bring it back to my face. And hello, here I am. So that was a lot of information in a short amount of time. I recommend if you have the time to go ahead and watch it one more time. I know I talked quickly, but I had a lot to share. Again, Thursday evening, I will be here for you virtually. Go ahead and just join the link that will be sent to you from the office, and I can answer any questions. But if you want to before then, go ahead and give that a try. Student Toolbox, log in through Clever. Okay, and then everything should be in there. If you have any questions, send me a message on Remind. More, be it through this computer or in the classroom. Have a great night, everyone.